Hello, my accomplices! I'm holding my phone at funny angles so that I can get over the fear of recording today. I like the sunlight. Alright, so I learned about Unus Annus a week ago, and with that week, I've experienced a little more of Unus Annus, not to the extent of the whole year, but having a bit more of a mental scope around what Unus Annus is. I will stand by my opinion that I had a week ago, and I'm going to expand on that opinion because, long story short, I'm a little pissed. To clarify, I'm not actually pissed at Markiplier or Ethan from Crank Game Plays. I am pissed at Unus and Annus as characters, and the Unus Annus concept itself, the way that it was executed. In order to explain why I'm a little pissed, I'm gonna have to explain a couple of other things first. So, bear with me. Son of a bitch, I keep forgetting to snap. Sorry. So, what is Unus Annus? Unus Annus is Latin for 1 year. The concept behind Unus Annus is existing through 1 year. Not just the videos in and of themselves, but quite literally experiencing one entire year in real time through posting YouTube videos every 24 hours. There are 364 or 365 videos and one live stream. The original concept for Unus Annus being the ephemerality of 1 year, the whole impermanence of time. Unus Annus is attempting to make a statement about living in the moment, experiencing something before you can't experience it anymore. Unus Annus puts a surprising weight on the present moment. While, yeah, Unus Annus is over by the time I upload this video, the fact that it happened and that people experienced it is enough. Whatever enough means. I, however, disagree with Unus Annus's premise. So, let me explain. I don't think I agree with the way that Unus Annus has been executed, and I think it's because of the way that I experience time. See, Unus Annus is attempting to hold on to the now, and it's attempting to tell you that the now matters. The present moment means something. I disagree. I don't disagree, but I feel differently about the present moment. I truly believe that the present doesn't exist. I think you are constantly living in the past. As in, all of this isn't real if you were to focus on the present moment. If you were to take the present in some sort of weight, you would have to lose everything constantly, because everything keeps changing. A couple seconds ago, my body was in a different position. Does that old me not exist anymore? How much weight should we give to the present? What kind of scope should I focus on? How much time is the present? See, and that's the thing. I think that there is no sliding scale of present to future to past. I just genuinely don't think that the present exists. All of those videos that Unus Annus uploaded, they've already uploaded. That present doesn't exist. Not because it used to exist and now doesn't exist, but because it never existed in the first place. So I think the way that Unus Annus goes about time is itself kind of fundamentally broken. The artistic message that Unus Annus sends is a sort of pessimistic nihilism, in that the present moment only exists once, and so you should focus on it. Like, those two ideas kind of seem like competing, right? Like, if the present moment does exist, but it literally just goes away constantly, why should we focus on it? Especially since the channel is being deleted. Literally, since the channel is being deleted, why should I have cared about any of the videos in the first place? And of course, saying it like that sounds really, terrible. And it sounds like it's missing the artistic intent. But the thing is, the message that it's sending contradicts the artistic intent in and of itself. And so the message that I'm getting from Unus Annus is, really pessimistic. Mark and Ethan have the right to express mortality in an artistic way, to express the length of 1 year in whatever way they see fit. The way that they are executing the end, though, is incredibly bleak When you forget about the present moment and let things change as they always do, you see death not as an abrupt end, not as deletion of the self, but instead as change into a new form. It gets me stuttering and confused when, I forget which one, Unus or Annus? Unus looks into the camera and says, "We all become dust, memento mori." Like, dust is still a thing, you know? Dust is just you, different. Why give weight to the self? A week ago, I took this message a bit more personally. I don't actually agree with the next clip, the way that I expressed it, but I understand where it was coming from, so I'm gonna splice that in. Unus Annus kind of exploits patterns of thought that I have been trying to work through and really try and reevaluate. See, because when you see death as the deletion of the self, death as the end of the ego, you kind of see it at the way that Unus Annus is presenting it. In the end, everything disappears, and that's just it. And to me, especially as an ego-driven kind of person, I see that kind of insulting in a way. Like, we invented writing systems in order to record information. And then we started using writing systems to record stuff about ourselves. And then we used writing systems to make up stories about ourselves. What kind of things we admire. Why are we here? What kind of things control the heavens? Are they gods? Fiction, history, stuff like that. Writing became the foundation of culture, which became the foundation of society. As time went on, writing evolved. We made tablets, and then we made parchment, and then we put that parchment together into little books, and then we made technology for the books. And then we made images, and then we made images that move, and then we added sound to the images that moved, and then we all were able to put them onto this interconnected web of stuff. And I think what I find most personally insulting about the way that Unus Annus goes about death is that stuff shouldn't go away. There are Vlogbrothers videos from 2007 that I can still enjoy. By focusing so heavily on a present moment that will definitively go away, you are in essence, I don't want to say it like that. 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 Part of rounding out my personality was moving past my ego and accepting death for what it was. Change. Okay, that was like super cringy. I'm going to stop recording. Son of a bitch. There are words that have definitions that absolutely frustrate me to my core. Perfect pitch, right? Perfect pitch is defined as having an innate ability to hear notes inside your head from an early age. You literally have to be born and trained with that ability in order for it to be counted as perfect pitch. There are plenty of videos where a person could hold on to a note and have relative pitch that is indistinguishable from perfect pitch, but for some reason, there is a distinction. Like, there's no meaningful distinction between being able to think of the note F and hearing a note like C, and then being able to conceptualize F in your mind. And in the same sense, focusing on the present moment is kind of like defining perfect pitch. It's like, why are you focusing on this oddly specific thing that goes away like so easily? Why are you focusing on this oddly specific thing? Like, it's so frustrating. This year is already gone. Are you telling me that I've wasted it? What more do I have to do in a year? Do I have to be productive? Do I have to be happy? Do I have to be? Like, what is the goal, and why should there be a goal? That's so frustrating. That's so terrifying. That's so pessimistic. Unus Annus set out to execute an idea, and I love the idea, but the way that it has now gone, with the way that the videos are now deleted, it just doesn't make sense. Nothing lasts. Stop looking at that stupid hourglass. will still care for you, even when 365 days pass. And I will love you till we go down that tiny hole. I'll love you through the door. So please never say no more. Yo.